On this week's hunt, Tori is out locating coyotes with the MFK howlers. The next morning he comes in, uses a combination of the MFK diaphragms and the Icotech and moves several times and finally brings this coyote right into shotgun range.
Alright, we're still at it. Locating coyotes. This will be a 4th stop of the afternoon. We'll see if we can get a few more located. We got several found already. Howl again. Competition howler's been doing it. Right on top of us. That's the power of MFK. Get yours at mfkgamecalls.com. Bye-bye. He's a little pissed. He just don't know what he's dealing with. same spot or he's done moved deeper? He kind of sounded further to me then.
He's right off that curve, ain't he?
Yeah.
He reminds me of I can just see him standing up, howling, laying back down.
Yeah. He sounds the same.
That one me and him were messing with. That's what he was doing. He'd howl. Andrews, lay back down. He's laid up in that pine straw. I got video of the one that I was telling you about. We howled, he Andrews. We slipped out there to the field. He's laying on them hay bales. He'd get up, look around, like look hard in our direction where the howling came from. For a minute or two. And he lay back down.
You think we ought to move on him again?
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about moving up to where we could be almost dead even with him. Because the wind's in our favor. Left and right. Before I really start trying to call him up with this stress and stuff.
Let's do it.
just about the time we was ready to give up, been messing with this coyote a while, we got him called in. So you never know, changed one sound and a couple other things. We'll go down here and look at it and then fill y'all in on exactly what the setup was and all that good stuff. Go check him out. Something else I'll show y'all, this is my angle. I shot through this stuff right here. You can see where the pellets and stuff shot some of those palmettos off. I thought it would be alright. The coyote done got in real tight on us, and I was scared he was going to pick us out. I went ahead and shot while we had him on camera. You see how thick it is in here. One wrong move and he gets away. He didn't make it far. Actually a good bit bigger coyote than I thought it was when it come in.
Yeah, it is.
Female. Yeah, female. But I don't know what the deal was. Right off the bat, we talk about the shot. Like I said, the coyote done got in tight on us. Typically I shoot Hornady BBs. I didn't have any with me this morning. I had to swap over and shoot a shell that I hadn't patterned before. It's a coyote load, but it's in T-shot. And T-shot doesn't pattern as well as BBs or number 4. But anyway, pattern your gun, shoot your shells. People ask us all the time what we're shooting. I shoot a .670 constriction choke, typically with Hornady BBs. Just didn't have him with me this morning. Ran out. We've been killing so many coyotes. We have piled them up as of late. But it's dead anyway. I'd rather killed it in one shot, but sometimes shit happens.
Huh. Huh.
Kerry Wayne's behind the camera. He's laughing about it because he's caught a little hell over the shit happens type stuff too with more than one shot on occasion. But anyway, it's a dead coyote. To fill y'all in on what's going on, I located these coyotes last night back over here off the gravel. Gravel's about a quarter from us. And me and Kerry Wayne come in this morning, got right in there about where I thought the coyotes were. There was actually a group in here last night. They were split up, but it was several coyotes. We got in here, I howled 2 or 3 times, and this is going to be a good tip for y'all. I howled 2 or 3 times, coyote immediately answered. We moved closer, set up again, howled, coyote answered us again. You see how thick it is. A lot of times they won't come very far, so we moved closer again. Set up, howled, coyote answers us out here. I think we make one more little short move and get out here pretty close to, should have been right on top of the coyote, and I believe we were the whole time. And I howled and the coyote didn't answer me. So we went into some distress, ran the Ruthless Rabbit distress, and tried a couple other sounds, and had the coyote pulled right in here on the edge of this opening where it's laying now. The coyote actually howled right here, and it stayed there the whole time. I think we pulled it in a little closer with the distress. It just wouldn't break this opening. And so this brings me to the tip. I'd already howled at this coyote multiple times and got it to answer. We'd howled at it with the Icotech and got it to answer, and then it went silent. It wouldn't howl at me anymore. And Kerry Wayne hadn't howled at it, and just that little tone change, volume, whatever it is, different sound, different coyote. He howled 2 or 3 times and immediately answered. Even done some growling, pretty aggressive stuff. I don't know if y'all can hear the growling on camera, but the coyote howled, barked 2 or 3 times and went to growling out here. But as soon as he quit howling and I heard the coyote was aggressive, I kicked the Icotech on. We had it set up just behind us and upwind. Had it set up behind us because it's so tight cover. We was trying to pull them a little closer. It worked perfect. I think it maybe 1 series or 2 series in, and Kerry Wayne caught movement. Here it come, right up this lane. And I think you'll have most of that on video. But got up there, I don't know, 25, 30 yards, and that's when I shot it the first time, and had to shoot it again. But anyway, dead coyote, another one in the pile, and turned what looked like was going to be a dry stand into another one. So all in all, is a good hunt. To get any of our stuff, as always, MFK Diaphragms, the sound files, MFK Edition, Icotech, any of our shirts, hats, etc. Just go to the website, mfkgamecalls.com. If you're watching this video and you want to see more, a lot of times I try to add all the setup stuff and the tips and all that good stuff to try to help y'all out. Everybody wants to know how we're doing it, so we're trying to add that in there. As far as what the wind, I didn't mention it was coming from our left to right when we were sitting, up there. The wind would have been blowing like this. Coyote was down here, so it worked out perfect. Come right up this edge.